Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to give you another monthly reading for Capricorn. This is for December 2023. I hope you're all doing well and better in some cases. Moving right along with all the changes that we've been going through and all the ups and downs. I do thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, protecting me and keeping me safe. Messages for Capricorn. Starting off with a new beginning, and that brings satisfaction. We're satisfied. Yeah, proposals, love, determination, courage. That king, he wants his satisfaction. Again, the I want is that 9. I want to be satisfied. I want a new beginning. I want to bring down the tower, make a change in abundance, bringing in abundance and clarity, bringing in work, honesty, pride and ego. Maybe not so much the ego, but a lot of pride in the work that was done. Bringing down that tower is a new beginning, a new beginning. Capricorn, it is the end of the year. So we're looking forward to the beginning and making new things. But we have to pay attention to what was going on in the past. In order to have a new beginning, we need something to change. And we have the 2 10s here. We have 10 of Wands and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Something that was very burdensome. Work, focus on the burden. Focusing on abundance, again, bringing in that abundance. We have the healing card here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. She is an earth element. She is the groundedness, that nurturing and caring, that grounded provision, you know, where you have a job and you settle in with your job. And some of us are successful businesswomen, or we know of successful businesswomen, or we want to become successful, or we will become, or we have achieved the goal of bringing in the balance. Bringing in maybe the balance, maybe bringing in abundance for sure. There's a determination. There's we have disappointments. Disappointments in love. Okay, let's take a look here. Disappointments in love. Healing conversation. Forgiveness. So we've been going through all of that because of the last eclipse there with that lunar eclipse with the emotions. You know, we realize, or we have had conversations of forgiveness or wanting to have forgiveness, ending a chapter. Yes, ending a chapter with forgiveness, understanding, and wanting to change that I want. Again, it's very strong there. Wanting to speak and have that understanding of what it is that I really love, because I don't want this, whatever it was, and that disappointed, or it's coming here. Okay, so there was inertia. There was boring conversation for some. There was just, it wasn't going anywhere. The conversation wasn't going anywhere. But then there was a forgiveness, or wanting to have forgiveness, ending a chapter with forgiveness, healing a conversation, then realizing that you don't want this, what it is, ever it is, it was. And you're reminiscing, you're wanting that love, you're reminiscing about what you know love to be, and happiness. It's being disappointed. Again, you feel that disappointment. Even though you have forgiven, you've been disappointed, or you remembering love and being disappointed in it. This is where you pick up. You see, here we have that determination, that wanting to heal, because it is an ending. It is an ending in a relationship. You forgave and you moved on. That's probably what that is. You forgave, you had the conversation, you broke it off. You said, that's it. I was too disappointed to go back in there and have more of the same. You didn't want that. And then we have this determination here, this propulsion to move forward, and you want to, you're determined, you're not going to stop, or somebody isn't going to stop. They want to come back to you as possible, because it's an 8, huh? Again, that player, oh boy, that enthusiasm, I'm going to say it because this relationship just ended, and the disappointment, because they were disappointed most likely, and they want to come back to you. That enthusiasm to move on, it's very fiery, very passionate. Again, passion upon passion. Could be a player that you were dealing with, and their ego. Because the 6 is also related to ego, and I'm sorry, but this fiery passion is so strong. Again, it's twice here with a disappointment. It was probably that she decided, I want to go off on my own and be successful in my business, in my work, to get that healing, paying attention, again, putting down the burden, endings. Lots of endings. This is a double 10 here. And we saw the other 10. So completely putting it away. Saying, you know what? I want to focus on my healing. I want to focus on love, divinely guided. The focus is being guided. I want to focus on being guided by spirit. Again, making choices, in love, having that focus on choosing. Okay, so being invested. She wants, this is what that Queen of Pentacles wants to represent, to be represented. Going through that burden. Again, another 10. We have all the 10s. The betrayal of her king for plotting and scheming. Healing that upper-handedness, getting out of it, standing up and taking back what's yours. So this Queen of Pentacles, whoever you are, and many of you, I'm sure, you have gone through the ringer. You've gone through what, relationships tend to do when they're built on very poor foundations. Because that's what happens. You discuss the truth, you get your forgiveness, and then you give the forgiveness, you have the conversation, and then there's something secret going on. Maybe it could be a surprise coming, healing. Could be a surprise that there's a great healing happening here, because we have healing and we have healing. We have forgiveness. We have a truth. We have a victory by the moon. Or it could be surprise, like it's unknown, it's secret, it's coming, it's unknown. And that's what's going on. It's everybody's getting surprised by change, second chance to heal. Somebody wants to heal. Somebody wants to heal and have conversation with you. Oh boy, all the messages. There's a nervousness. Everybody's going through that too. It's a tension. There's a lot of friction where you want to move on. You don't want to be in a certain situation anymore, and you really want to get past it. You see, you have here this double 9 here. This is the king is very passionate and not wanting to be alone anymore. That's what I see here. Because they have, you see the 9 Pentacles? That's what this is. You have everything. You have everything. And if it was standing alone, I'd say, okay, you're on your own. But because there's a King of Cups here, ooh, he's very sorry. Ooh. Following that guidance, double intuition coming into play. Following that regret, you know, really holding back because of the regret for a proposal. Maybe didn't get to make the proposal. Regretting that a chance was lost. Something was lost here. We have a great regret, very big regret. And holding back. Maybe it's a sense of denial. Being putting the self into denial and then realizing that you're losing everything and now you don't want to lose. This is somebody coming to you. They're very nervous because of a third party. Or they're very nervous and worried about the queen. Bringing back the balance. So it's got to be a third party because these two, when they come together, it's the automatic response is a third party. And then we have secrets. We have holding back. Again, this holding back. The Two of Swords. And then the Four of Pentacles. Coming into the Six of Pentacles, where it's a difficult process, but needing to be worked into. Reciprocity, with broken six, you know. So it's a third party situation going on here. At least the resonating effects of, because you've walked away, you don't want, you've ended it. That's the first thing. Capricorn, you have decided you don't want to be in a third party, and I don't blame you. Who really wants to be in a third party? It's really complicated and very frustrating. Taking a chance and having that conversation, deliberating, fighting, you know, it's arguing and being true, standing in the truth. So somebody really, really wants to come and talk to you, or at least have it out, have some truth come out. And it's going to take a certain amount of time. The Wheel of Fortune it's either they will take the chance or it will happen with divine guidance. And that's what we've been seeing. Yeah, slowly. That offer of love is being worked into. It's coming around. Something you've done to this person is it's triggered them. And they're working on it. And they want to come to you with a lot of truth. They want to come and talk. They want to come and talk it out. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting the collective, keeping us safe, and protecting me and keeping me safe. Let me get into this read. We have lots of messages. So, you know, the spread hasn't changed, but the angle of the camera has, and I'm getting better at getting all these cards in. Eventually, I think I will, as the readings go. See, I'm ready to, as the readings go, the view for you is actually improving. So let me see how this one plays out today for Capricorn. The first line, we have the Lovers card come back. So this is good. This is divine guidance right here. Oh boy, for an offer. Okay, so somebody definitely wants to come back and talk to you and heal that inertia. They want to, they've had enough of something and they want to change that. So the first line is all about the viewer. So this is you, Capricorn, or this is not you. This is the viewer who may be your partner or somebody's interested in a Capricorn. They're looking into this. They're following the readings for Capricorn. This is the second line, is usually the person connected to you. So this may be the Capricorn in the view of the person up here who isn't the Capricorn. And if it's vice versa, then this is Capricorn and this is their partnerships or people that they deal with, people they know, people they don't know. Okay. And then the third line, let me see how this is looking, is the outcome. Lot better. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So reconciliation is on the table. Sorry, guys, I just gotta chill and get this going here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to move along here. For Earth element, I'm trying to move fast. That's interesting. Okay, so, but I feel that energy movement. You see, not just the player mode came up with that Knight of Wands. I did say enthusiasm because there's a spark lit under you, and if it is that it is that you've removed yourself from the romantic realm, you've put yourself into business, you just want to work, you're focusing on your work because everything that you've invested in here seems to be going to stalemate in your mind. You're thinking that you've had enough. There's something about love that is eluding you. You're not getting what you know love to be. You're getting something else that you don't want. You want to invest in love, but you keep coming into or meeting up with certain types that take you away from what you know love to be. We'll take cards for that. Just looking at the messages, it's coming. They're jumping out at me. And we have it here, wanting a new beginning. Again, with this inertia, is it going to be the same? I don't want the same. It's a new beginning and I'm getting the same thing all over again. You don't want that. This is something that's not right there. Again, this is where the ending is coming in. For love, it is a new beginning, but it's just the investment here. For the outcome to be love, marriage. We will take cards because this inertia means a lot. This is where it's at. It's not becoming, it is here. We're fed up, want to change something, want to move on, really want to move on from this inertia. Have a loving offer coming to you, making a choice about an offer. And then again, is it healing it or is it going back into the same thing? You want to distance yourself from the inertia. You want a romantic offer to come, or you want to make a romantic offer, but it seems to be somebody doesn't want. You see, who you want to make the offer to, they don't want. They want something different. They want to change something. They're tired of the same thing. This Four of Cups, everybody's getting it because we're all going through that shift of this is who I was with, this is what happened. Am I going to get the same thing? Because where I was, it was perfect, and then it turned into a whole big ugly mess. That is what the reconciliation is all about. We want to change that, but we want to come back to the love. We want to come back to what we know. We're reminiscing, or we're wanting because we've invested. You see, that is where that I'm fed up comes in. I invested so much into this relationship and then it turned into a big ugly mess. Want the truth. The truth will come. Transformation on love here. That decision making, that choice will bring in a transformation. There's a distrust, but that is to be healed. You see, we're not trusting that this offer is going to be a good one, but then we want to heal that. We'll take cards there. So we have this three of Cups. So reconciliation, again, the truth. That nervousness about overindulgence, arguing and fighting is like too much. You see, here it comes out again. These are the cards that came up in the shuffle. We have the wanting the forgiveness. There is that King wanting to make an offer, being that clarity coming in because of a loss, because what was so wonderful, that abundance, whatever it was, they feel like it was taken from them. They're missing it. It's lost. I've lost everything. All my money. You see, if it was taken from me. I lost it. I gambled. And when I say money here, for some it is about money. The truth about choosing and making choices what to do with money. For some it is because they have a will or a testament has come up, or something is brought in where there is clarity, there is regret for some, but there is also a gain from a loss. You see, because gain and loss are sitting together. This is gains and this is loss and this is happiness. So somebody is inheriting, if that is the case. You're receiving. It's going to bring in clarity. It's going to bring in happiness. Earlier I said it represented pride, the way I saw the cards, to be very proud. But then again, that's it. It's gains and losses, bringing in clarity for some. There's that courage. Having received or receiving or will be receiving, because the sun clears up all the darkness here. Okay? Yes, there is a loss, but there is a gain and there is a loss. Okay? We're looking at it where the balance is here. The balance is, there is gains and there is losses, and then we have clarity. So again, it could be that there's a will, somebody's receiving, or it is emotional. It is an emotional loss where you had everything and then all of a sudden you lost everything. That is abundance. It doesn't mean it's only money. It could be you had all the love that you could have. You had it. You were invested in it, and now you're miserable because you lost it. Okay? There's that. Then there's this king having the courage, very romantic, very passionate. This watery king could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, that could have that strength in someone's charts. If it's not yours, it's someone else's. But the person wanting to come around now, they've earned. See, the clarity has brought in that passion. It's brightened up their life, because now they're like, okay, well, you see, now I have, and I don't want to be alone. I want to have somebody with me. I want to share with someone, because they've earned. This king has acquired. He's worked hard throughout his life, and then all of a sudden he's got a gain coming in through some loss for some reason, whether it's a testament, like a will or a suit, something with a lawsuit or something coming in where they were dealing with money. Could be business, could be a business lawsuit that's now come in, because there's clarity, there's happiness, there's more abundance here. This sun brightens up everything. That brings in enough happiness that the king now wants to go off and have a relationship, because he's looking for forgiveness or looking to forgive, being that now he is in a position to offer forgiveness, or he's in a position where he wants to receive the forgiveness because he has a lot to offer now, wanting that reconciliation. Someone is coming for you, Capricorn. Somebody, if it's not you going after somebody, it's somebody coming for you, because this is in divine timing as well. This is a healing conversation where they want to forgive or they want forgiveness. Again, it is a conversation simply because here there's that passion, that love, that wanting to make an offer. And then we have an offer here. This is a small offer. Right? This is a small one where we say, please forgive me. And this is a big one, because I've chosen you. I want to marry. I've made up my mind. That kind of thing here. They want to come after you. They have this huge conversation they want to have with you. Thoughts are running wild. Lots of crazy thinking, or lots of deliberation on a lot. There's more people involved than we would think. It's not just you and another person. There's more people here because of this 5. There's other people involved trying to rile up a conversation or encouraging. They're encouraging a conversation. So somebody is helping this king. Somebody's helping the king to come and talk, or or he himself is is going through all the thoughts where, because of the clarity, see, because of the sun here, he's now able to think it out and what he really wants. And again, it's divinely timed, and the things that are happening in the way that they're happening are happening because they are supposed to. Again, with the third party situation, I know I mentioned it in, I think it's his Aries reading, but we have to see our positioning in a third party situation if it is that we are exposed to that in our relationships. I mean, it is the thing that's on the table. I can't stop talking about third parties, and honestly, I'm tired of it. But Spirit is giving me these messages, and I have to go with what I get. And that is a reconciliation that wants to happen because truth is coming out. You see, we have the 9 of Swords, and then we have the King of Swords. So right there is a 10 of Swords, right there. And that is a difficult truth, huh? That is a difficult truth. Somebody's going to get drunk and have to talk that truth, or they're really, really wanting to bring that ending. They want, because it's a double 9. You see, 9 and 9. They either really, I want, and I am not going to. So again, with that, I want, been real strong, real strong with the fire element. Now I have a King of Cups, so that doesn't mean it's not a fire element. It just means that they're very, very romantic. Their passion is into the romance now. They want to come forward, but they want to come in a way where you cannot refuse them. So they're going to be as romantic as they can, as passionate as they could possibly be, very emotional. They want to come to you. You see, they want to reach you on a level where they can feed into your love and get your love, because they know you're angry with them. They know you don't want, because you walked away. You said, no, I don't want to be with this. I'm gone. So now the only way they can come to you is through humility and through love, and I don't see that telling card of, if I look for it, I know I will find it. I won't go that far. But it's not here to say it's another betrayal. But that 9 and that 9, see that 9 of Swords and that ace, that ace here from this king, he's very serious. So we know that is about the truth. This 10 of Swords here is all the truth coming out. They want a reconciliation with you, Capricorn. Somebody wants to come back into your energy. They want your love. They want your emotional connectivity. That is what is happening here. But you have to choose. I will treat this line as my Capricorns. And if it is not Capricorn, it is dealing with a Capricorn. But for now, this is all about you, the viewer. You must choose. You must choose if this offer is worthy, and then you can move on. And I have to start with this card. So what is the 6? Oh no, sorry, let me see for other messages. I'm just so focused on getting into that. But we have this investment here, choosing to move into something new because of everything that you've invested. Again, we have the Queen of Swords at the end here, so we're going to have a communication. King and Queen are on the same level. When they talk, it's all about honesty. They're probably fighting with each other. It doesn't matter, it's conversation, and it's conversation that must be had because of that 9 of Swords here. See that anxiety? That needs to be put to rest. That need to have words come out. You need to do it. The healing, again, it comes into the offer for love is to be healed. That is the goal here, because this is the outcome. This is a goal of, I want to heal the love. This offer is for healing. Because I choose you. This is where it comes back to. I choose you. I want to heal. I want to heal the love that we have. So it's somebody who wants to come back, and they will change. The outcome is a change. It's a change in that healing. It's a change in that relationship. The relationship in itself will change. the outcome here again, it says that there is truth that will be spoken about marriage, moving off and moving on, leaving a relationship because of the truth. So much truth that you must leave. Or moving on into smooth waters with a marriage. With a marriage, because that's what the goal is, and they want to be married. They're choosing and they want to marry. It's all about love, new beginning. Couldn't be simpler here. Couldn't be more straightforward. Reconciliation with the King of Swords, wanting that truth to be spoken and having it. I just want to see how the angle looks. It's still looking good. Okay, perfect. Now let's take a look into the cards, because we have, again, it's all about relationship. You're focusing on work, but you're really dealing with love. Okay, so what is this 6? The Lovers. What does that represent? Again, another 10. Okay, so abundance, legacy, marriage, having everything, sharing, and then not feeling worthy. You see? That I don't belong. Being put out. Something not happening. There was a choice. There was an offer that wanted to happen and it didn't happen. It was somebody just decided no, or something took place to bring it to somewhere else and say, no, this isn't, I'm not worthy, or this isn't worthy of me. Not worthy of my time. I don't want to share this with you. I am gone. I don't want, this, I'm not happy with something of myself, because again, we're going to the devil here, the 10 and the 5 here. Something was just, they got afraid, or they were afraid of the marriage. Fear of getting into that solid relationship. Because karmic justice, you see, it had to happen. I think some of us may have been coupling with people who were skipping steps. They were trying to go too fast. They said, I want, and then when they got what they want, they backed off because it was too much. They were like, I can't handle this right now. I'm not ready. I'm not able. Because marriage is, I don't want to call it a ball and chain, but for some it could be, and they were thinking that it would be a ball and chain, and they want their freedom, or they're not ready to choose. You see, they were feeling like they were pushed into a circumstance where they were having to get married, and they backed out. And I say they because you take it as it resonates. If it is you that backed off and now you're realizing, oh no, I really do want, that's one thing. But if it was another person, the next person, you have to understand why. And it's not just because, okay, they're bad, or they're a player, or no, they're not ready. And when you're not ready, you're not ready, and you won't take steps confidently, and the wisdom is in backing off. You see, we like to look at this card as it's such a lowly, meek, and miserable card, but it is not. Spirit guides us to say no and be weak sometimes, and it is not just sometimes. It is, again, previous lives. What have we done before? We're coming into this next life now carrying that baggage with us, and we have to fix certain things that we had done in a previous life that we don't know about in this life, but we are pulled naturally to doing certain things. Even we are like, but why is this happening to me? I don't know. I'm trying to do the opposite and I keep getting something different. Well, it's because that is what's our destiny. This is justice, and this is karmic. And they probably met up with a karmic partnership. And that is where they said, oh, if I'm with this one, I can't be with that one. And okay, I don't want, I'm backing out. Anything is possible, but it is divinely guided. This backing out was divinely guided. Okay, just have some peace of mind in that. It's not to say this person is horrible. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling this person is quite genuine, very genuine with what they want. They just have to go in a certain pace. It takes a certain amount of time. We know that the Wheel of Fortune was there in the end of the deck here. So we have this new beginning with the Queen. Oh boy, I'm very passionate and they want success. And they're going to tell the truth. There's more to come. Okay, they're going to tell the truth because destiny says so. We're going to stop it there. Because this is like the whole reading right here. Okay, again, it's clear. It's clear that they backed out or you backed out because of karmic justice. Something was found out. You said, no, I'm not doing this. And you're willed and you're guided by spirit to do it. Because that is what this is. This is you're guided, divinely guided by spirit. New beginning with the Queen is what is, it is, that spark has been lit because of the backing out. Okay, see, something good comes from something not so good. And then we have this determination here, this recognition, this passion is recognized. Again, it's the Seven of Wands put together with this Knave of Wands here. So we have that integrity because the Queen of Pentacles is all about integrity. She is an upstanding, hardworking, nurturing, caring mother for most cases. And if she's not a mother, she turns into a very nurturing mother when she does have her children. So it's a guarantee that this woman is marrying material. And that is probably what the next person here, the partner, realized and felt, well, I'm not ready for that, so I'm backing off. And that's probably what happened. I don't know why, but it keeps coming back to that. Okay, so specific messages are coming. Knowing that this is the marrying material and I have to build up my integrity, looking into the truth. What is real truth? What is my truth? Remember, if you go back in November when I was saying by the mid toward the end of November, we're going to be looking into holding on to what we believe in. Well, this is what happened here. Realizing that they need to be with this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, they're working on it and they're focused on it. And this is the divine guidance. So the focus now is on making the offer. Let's see what this Four of Cups is all about here. Oh boy, bringing down the Tower. Because of that inertia, you know, I've had enough. I've had enough because that's where it's coming from, It turns into a healing because it comes to this. You see, having that Tower come down, something, again, with the backing off or the breaking up, walking away, something was a shock and said, oh boy, now I'm put into stalemate. I'm bored now. I don't know what to do. I have a burden I need to put down and I have to make nice. I have to make up for. I have to give where I wasn't given, or I have to get where I wasn't getting. And that goes both ways. Because of this shock of, okay, you know what? You are playing with me. I don't want to play with you. I'm gone. That's one side. The other side is, oh, shoot, she's gone or he's gone. I'm alone. I don't want to be. I need this. I don't want to have more of that. Same thing on both sides. You're both feeling that reciprocity needs to be had. For manipulation of secrets, ending a cycle, bringing back the balance, looking for that offer. It's coming. I'm not putting out all those cards because we've had more than enough here. And we know where it's coming from because, again, this is where it's at. Because of the shock, because of the stalemate, because of the burden, because of the unfair treatment. This is why we're feeling like this, because it's just, why am I getting the more of the same? I'm not feeling like I'm being loved. I'm not feeling. I want to feel that again with the I want. I want to feel like I'm in love. I have invested so much. So we're on that. It's not so much sitting on the fence here. It's more of, I'm determined to get what I deserve. What's the smooth waters? This 6, because this is where we want to go. Well, if I'm not getting what I want, I'm going to leave. That's what this is. So what's the 6? 6 of Swords. Again, for the secrecy, ending, holding back. Okay, and ending that. I want a second chance. See, this holding back. Again, the cards just continued. Again. This passion, this stability, this new beginning. I'm going to move on. You see, secrecy is one thing that will make people just walk off. If you cannot speak your truth and if you have to hide, well, you're going to get caught. No matter what you do, you're going to get caught. And that is probably what happened for some. Some of us found out by means of divine guidance, and others were told by friends, family, etc. Or the person that you're with came and just confessed, which I doubt very much. But some of us, I mean, I'm not going to say no. Anything's possible, right? But here we have this holding back, secrets, you know, that not willing to open up because I'm been treated unfairly. And they want a second chance. They want to give a second chance. They want to receive a second chance. They want to come back into balance. They want that stability, and they're determined to have that new beginning. Now, that is one way of seeing it, and I have to say everything I see and hear. I also see that for some, there's a whole lot of trickery, you know. In secret, they're making this whole, I want to be with you, I want to come back with you, so that they could have that secret imbalanced stability with a third party that's very passionate. And that is why our Queen of Pentacles is saying, I'm moving on. I'm making changes. Justice is coming. You are not worthy. You're not worthy. This is what she is saying. By sheer justice, she is decided to move on because she knows about that ego trip. She knows about the truth. This is for some, this is not for everybody. But I have to say it because I see it. That stability with a third party is very passionate. And they want a second chance so they could put things out of balance and have this a third party situation going on. And our Queen is not having that. She is moving on. She's going away. You see? You see how the truth comes and finds you? That reconciliation for some is genuine. Select few, you know who you are. You know the type of person that you're with. Player came up. It was there. Is it still there? I saw it. I know I did. Maybe in the shuffle. It was in the shuffle. Because I went far and I'm still not seeing it. So it was in the shuffle where that player mode came out. Is it even here? I'm going to make sure. I'm not joking. Capricorn is so serious. Your energy, you have me really checking, dotting I's and crossing T's with anything and everything that's coming out here. But it was in the shuffle then. Because you're moving on. You're leaving that behind. No, you don't want. You do not want to be in a third party, and you're making that clear. And that is where this truth comes in. For that marriage to happen, for some, it has to come with all the truth and nothing but the truth. She's not going to have more. And I say she because it's representing the Queen, okay? I say it like that because I know there's male Capricorns looking at this saying that woman is the one that is doing all of this and I'm not going back with her. Okay. Or you're in a same-sex relationship and one of you is just cheating on the other one and you know that that's how they play and you're not interested anymore. You've had enough. You're moving on. You're taking your love and everything that you've invested and you're moving on with it. Let's see what this Seven of Pentacles represents. Simply because of the moving on, I want to see where this inertia comes into play here. What is this Seven of Pentacles? Again, it's for marriage. It is for standing up and taking back. It is for the mind games. I'm going to put the card. I know you can see them. I just want you to see them clearly. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands with the Five of Swords. We have this Three. This is work that was done in the past. This is recognition. Again, you're focusing on what you put into the relationship. You wanted to go to marriage. And then somebody came along and messed that up. Got into mind games and playing with your affections. Again, the focus is on work now because you really want to get back what was taken from you. And it could be on a monetary sense, where you're sharing living expenses, you're sharing your living space, you know, you're paying out to keep the money flowing, and now you're feeling like, well, I really don't want to be in the same space with this person anymore. I want to leave. And now you're focusing on building up your funds to get out. And that is for some. It's not for everybody. Because it's showing a lot of work here. This is a lot of work here. This is another Four of Pentacles. You're really looking into what is valuable to you. Again, this is about the Seven of Pentacles. So your investment into what it is that you hold valuable. You're trying to get back what it is worth. You want to be in a relationship of a higher standard. You're tired of the mind games. You're fed up with the same nonsense you've been having. Okay? Seems like a real bitch session going on here. I feel you. I really do feel you, Capricorn. I really do. And I know you can go deep, dark, and ugly, huh? When you're down and you're out, you're really down, deep down. But it's coming back because now you're focusing on changing your life. You're going to get it, huh? There's going to be transformation going on here. And you're divinely guided to make the change, okay? And there's that devil showing up saying, you know what? We're not going in this direction. We're going in another one because of manipulating the ego. Oh, boy. All right. Somebody was manipulating using ego tripping. But there is... it's taking control too, manifesting. You see, where the devil says you're not going this way, you're going to go another way. This is where the manifestation comes in. It's time. It's just time. It's just time. This is too much of something. Let's see here. This focus on change. Focus on making a different, taking it, can't say the words right. Too many words, sorry. Focusing on making a directional change, like a real life change, like you're saying. And then the devil said, no, it's not going to happen. And that is to protect you, Capricorn. You know, of all the signs, people like to look at, say, oh, the devil is Capricorn and it has a really bad reputation. But you know what? This is where it's different. The devil protects you, Capricorn. That's your shield. When the devil shows up, it is like a double-edged sword. It is to identify where something was going in the wrong way. And it is also to say, you're not going in that way. And it is for your own good. Every time I I've done a lesson that had the devil come up. That's what I would say. And it is not just I saying it. This is what Spirit is guiding me to project here. That the devil does represent lethargy and overindulgence and constraints and pressure. And again, it is for your own good that this blockage is happening. Because there's manipulation. I see the manifestation going on here, but it's very negative when it comes next to the devil. It is not a good manipulation here. And this is to manipulate and control. And if it's money involved, well, boy, it's dangerous on financial levels because there's livelihoods that are being affected. Okay, but in this case, it's all about romance here. We're not going so deep into the money, but protection, changing the direction, going off the rails, too much, just too much. It was too much. Changing that direction, driving too fast even, taking the relationship now, going so fast, moving too fast ahead, wanting everything in the right way, quick. I want to get married, I want to settle down. Too soon. Devil said, no. Your investment is not lost. It's just going to be probably with somebody else or with the person coming back. But when they do come back, it's going to be on different terms. That is for sure. Let's see what this 13 represents. Simply because now we know that it is for your own good. It is for their own good. If it is not you, it is somebody else. Let's see what the 13 represents. Oh boy, taking a long time to come to an offer that's very passionate and healing. There is courage, there is learning and growing, and they want to come back and heal. Okay, let's not take all these cards. But that's the transformation. This is for positive ends. It's a slow process. Again, the Knight of Pentacles. Again, and you're sharing this with the fire signs. I'm not going to say more. If you're interested, go look. Not promoting. A slow approach to an offer for love. It's very passionate. It is going to heal. Again, there are those of us who have to remember. You know who you're dealing with. You know their possibilities. You know their habits. And you, for some reason, the Spirit is just going to say, okay, for you it will go through where they will heal and you will have your relationship, but it'll take a while. And it's a long while. This is not at the end of the month. This is not at the end of the month. This is going to carry over. It could take a month, it could take 2 months, it could take 3 months. Here, if you want to play with numbers, because I know some of us like that, we have a 1 and a 1. That's a 2. It could take 2 months before you really come back with this person who is plotting and scheming, thinking that they're going to use you so they could have a third party, because that is for some. I'm not taking that off the table. That is there. And for those of us who are not affected by that third party situation, just having a relationship with another person where it was difficult, there were difficulties between you, and you separated yourself. You said, no, I don't want to be with you because you need to fix your mindset, or I need time, or whatever it is your reason that you and your next person were not together for whatever time. It is going to take time, and it could take 2 months. But what's going to happen is you're going to have the conversation. Okay, regardless, you're going to either talk about the third party with the person who, those of you who have that third party situation. And if it is not for a third party situation, then those of you who are just dealing with your next person, you're going to have it out. You're going to talk and it's going to heal. The courage, that person or both of you, if you're both lacking, because you're both in lack here, you're both feeling that sense of lack and loss. It's right here. That 5 and that 4. Both of you are in it. This is not just, oh, you are not enough for me. You feeling the same thing. You feeling left out. The other person feeling like, oh, shoot, I put them out. I don't like how I did that. And they're walking in your shoes kind of thing, coming back because they realize what they did. If that's the case. Anyhow, you know what I mean when I say that both of you are in that predicament of wanting to be in a relationship but not feeling ready for different reasons or for similar reasons. I mean, this is relationships we're dealing with. But the courage is there to come and have that expansion and growth where you do change, you grow up. And if it's not you, it's the next person. And both of you will grow and change because of the experience. Or experiences, depending on what does it really happen between you. Let's see what this 9 of Wands represents. Oh, by the moon. So it's secrets, healing secrets, or not trusting. Having that, not too sure. Or it could be a surprise. But it's a healing that's going on. So we have a 9 and a 9. This 9 here is like you're not giving up. They're not. Whoever it is that wants to make this offer, they're not giving up. And they want to surprise you with the healing process. So they may show up with that. And you'll see, again, the fire signs are reflecting off here in this Capricorn reading. All 3 of them. I'm not going to say go listen to all of them, but whichever one you feel whichever one you feel connected to, you're probably going to get that confirmation about this message here. Again, it is saying by the moon. Now, I don't want to call the end of the month where the full moon comes in. We just came out of a new moon. Today is the 17th that I'm doing this reading. So you may want to look into how you are feeling, first of all, about wanting to get back into a relationship with the next person, your partner, or you just have decided, no, I'm done, and then you get a surprise. Okay? Take that how it resonates, because it is all high arcana. This is the moon, this is the hermit, this is the empress. You're following intuition, or they are following intuition, and they want to come back and heal. Change the mindset. Tell all that truth. Be an upstanding person. Again, it is the King of Pentacles. Where is she? There she is. For the Queen of Pentacles, wanting to come back. Or the Queen of Pentacles is going to come back to the King. However it resonates. Huh? However it resonates. Because they see you as destiny. And this did I really take all these cards? Oh no, this is for the 7. Okay, so this here is all about the betrayal, coming back to talk about and heal. Look at that. See? Healing and going with the intuition, knowing when the right moment is to come back and talk and have this mindset change and understanding the disappointment. That is the key here, to heal. Because remember, we have the 9 here. Everything comes into this 9. So to decide if it is distrust or if it is not giving up, it's more of a not giving up, and it does feel like they don't trust me. They're going to come back feeling that they're not going to trust me, but I'm going to do it anyway. And that is where the change comes, because they will surprise you. They will surprise you because they want that commitment. They want that commitment. See? Very passionately too. They want it. Okay, we're not taking all this. We're not taking all this. I'll take this one because he wants the commitment. He wants. I say he because it is the king. Take it as it resonates. Whether you are female or male is irrelevant at this point. It is just a matter of someone coming back saying, I want this. And they're going to bring that truth out. They're going to show you. You're going to see it. It cannot be denied. Their change is going to come with the moon here. It starts off with the moon and the hermit. This is divine guidance here. This is spirit, again, with the intuition, yours or theirs. They're going to pick the right moment. They're going to address all of this betrayal and breaking up and decision making, and they're going to make that effort. They're going to say, no, I am determined. I don't care what you say, I love you. That kind of talk. And it's true. Don't take this as, oh, it's not going to be true and they are going to be. You, in time. It's not happening tomorrow and it's not happening at the end of the month. What's going to happen at the end of the month is everybody involved, you're going to get that spark. It's going to wake up because of the shift that's going on. Again, reconciliation is on the table. Now, I want to take just 2 or 3 cards for these last, and we'll do an oracle because this reading is really all about emotions here. So what is this 10 of Cups? There it is, the proposal for happiness. I said 2 or 3, so I'm just leaving it with the 2. But it goes into 3 and 4, holding back, being honest, taking it to the next level. That King of Wands wanting to have that love. Again, it plays in with betrayal. It goes into telling the truth. It goes into holding back on abundance. It goes into lost gains, regretting, again, from the beginning. But I said 2 or 3. So we're going to just go with these 2 because that is what that is. And for those of us who are dealing with a third-party situation where they want to come and set it up again, well, they're not going to get far because you're going to put an end to it. You will know because all of the higher knowledge and understanding that spirit is guiding you with, that intuition is yours. The truth, again, holding back. Again, with the abundance and the loss and the gains here, you are going to pull back and you're going to say, I don't want. And you very regretfully leave. And that is what is going to happen to those of us who do not want to be in a third-party situation. Capricorn, it couldn't be clearer. Then you have this Queen of Swords. Again, 2 or 3 cards. What is for this Queen of Swords? We have, again, see, holding back on the truth, telling the truth, all that understanding. Again, it's just same place. For that king, that fiery king. Again, it could be a fire sign. Or it could be that water sign that's very passionate. Coming into the end of a cycle. Opening up. And plotting and scheming. See, it's like trying to create the platform where everything looks perfect, but behind the scenes, they got another situation going on. That is a type of person that you cannot miss if you are looking and your eyes are open again. Your openness to love is going to spot that betrayal because they're going to try to betray you. I'm not kidding here. You standing in your integrity are going to see through the lies and you're going to see the player who says, I've changed. You're going to know. This is not for everybody. This is a particular message for those of you who know that the reason you walked away is because they have done that to you. They tried to keep you and then keep somebody else, and you found out and you said, I don't want. That is who this is for. Okay? All right, let's take an oracle message, because Capricorn got to go to work. Got to go and earn your pay. You need to stop listening to messages. Sorry, I'm trying to shake that negativity. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for my dear darling Capricorns who work so hard to get a good relationship, and they're on the, ooh, we have a flip. Oh, again, every reading has had a flying card, and that's nice because it comes with understanding why and truth being told, chaos and conflict. And I have a feeling that is related to this group here. However small you seem to be, because I know you're not a big group. You're not a big group at all. That's a particular message. Out of all of that, there's one or two of you out there who you're dealing with somebody who is just looking to fool you, trick you, trap you, and keep you so they could have somebody else on the side. And you're not interested, and you shouldn't be if that's not what you want. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message, oracle message for this Capricorn reading to help Capricorn get through their choices and really understand what they're feeling? Thank you, Spirit. I don't know why. I can't stop shuffling. I'm going to cut this deck. What is the advice for Capricorn to follow to help them with their relationships for December? Thank you, Spirit. The yin. Be open. Okay, I'm laughing because Aries and I don't remember if it's Leo or Sagittarius. It's fire signs. Fire signs. Go check out those fire signs. And the breathe. Because of that nervousness, that anxiety, that tension of, oh, I walked away and now I'm going to get mad because she's saying that this one coming back to me and coming with the same nonsense. Oh, no. Okay. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Darling Capricorns, you are protected. Huh? Whatever happens to you happens in good reasoning. May not feel so good at the beginning, but it is. At the end, it works out for you, because that is what Saturn does. He brings us just desserts, and then he makes that level out. It's dotting the I's and crossing the T's, like I say. We will look at the chaos first, because this is the hardest one. Number 33, chaos. Let's go there quickly. It's funny, huh? I keep saying doing things fast with Capricorn is so the opposite. You're so laid back and taking your time, but not today. Today seems to be very fiery for Capricorn. 33, okay. Chaos and conflict, disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. So this is where you really have to mull it over. Your walking away has triggered. Now we're talking to both sides. This group of you, you had enough. You know your partner, and it's not that you want them to do certain things. It's you are looking at your investment and what you put in, and you are feeling you're not being fairly dealt with, which is why you leave, or you left, or you want to leave, depending on where you are when you get this reading. But you have to go through this. We have to, meaning that you can't dodge this. This happened to you because of a previous lifetime, experiences that you went through, things that you said and did. Now you're coming back into this lifetime, and you have to reckon with it. So you're being given, Spirit is handing out people to us to help us pick up and learn and carry on and clean up messes that we've made in lifetimes that we don't even know about. Leave it like that, okay? Believe it or not, if you don't really want to go in that direction as to logic, then take it from your portion and your partner's portion and the mix together created a mess, and both of you turned out and said, I don't want this. And if it is an agreement that both of you walked away, or one just decided I'm walking away, you know your story, and it has nothing to do with past lives, if that makes you happy to hear it like that. Okay, and that makes it a little more clearer for you to deal with your situation, because I don't want to confuse people. I just want to raise the bar a little bit on how we are dealing with life. And if you are looking at tarot messages, it's because you're connected in some form to that deep understanding that we do come from different lifetimes in whatever level of degree you feel you're connected. All right, let's move back. That tension of opposites is because you have to work it out. You have to be able to come to that smooth waters, get to that peace, making that peace, reconciling. It doesn't mean you're coming back together. It just means that we agree to disagree and we're moving on, and thank you, have a nice life. And I hope all the best happens to you, in order to meet up with the next person that brings in that bliss, that deep understanding, that marriage, that truth, that clarity, that honesty that we are looking for. Because that's what it's all about. You can't, when you play Monopoly and you have to pass, go, that card that comes up and says you can't pass, go, you can't collect $200. Well, here we are in this chaos and conflict. And I will read the oracle message on that. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need, and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. Again, you don't want something. Well, you have to go a little deeper in and see why. Why are you getting what you don't want? Lift your head, take that fourth cup, as we like to say. Let's look at the yin. The yin, that yin. Coming up in every fire sign reading. I'm not kidding, You can go see for yourself. Yin. And what was before? The yang. That masculine, that ego, that strength, that male control. Whether you were using it from your feminine aspect, you took on the male, that strength, or it is a male that you were having it out with. Let's see. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. You were busy, you were doing you, and then something took place, and now you have to be open. Again, chaos and conflict brings you to being open. Okay, let's read on that. The feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues. The art of conscious allowing. So you gotta let things happen. You gotta let the flow. You can't block. If you block, the next person you end up with, they're gonna block you, and you're not gonna get through until you start being open. You're always going to meet up with people who are going to put you in a position where you say, why is this happening to me again? It's because you are not being open. And I'm not pointing fingers here. You take it as it resonates. If it is not you, it is the next person. And this is why. But you have a portion. we both in a relationship, both of us have an equal portion to put into this. And if it is that you are lopsided or they are lopsided, there is a reason, and we have to go and look into why. We will look at the relationship on the yin. Let others take let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. Again, you will see if this person that you want or wants to come back to you or you want to go back with, you will see where they are if you allow them to show themselves. And I'll leave it to you to figure out how you're going to do that, because you know the type of person that you're dealing with. And this is where the breathe comes in. Number 29. Let's see what's under there. Oh, look, soulmates. You see, Spirit put you together with the person that you're with or no longer with or trying to come back with for a reason. You have to work it out. It's all about being connected, you know. We are all connected. Most of us don't want to understand that, or we're just struggling to see ways of how it is we're connected, but we are. We all are. 29. Breathe. Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. We will look at the protection message simply because I really want to incorporate that group where they're coming back to, or they were, I mean, you all know, if they're coming back to set up a third party situation and keep you in the dark. You will know. This is for you, okay, to breathe, because I know that's not easy to take. Protection, inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. Walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise. Move out of your head and into your body, and breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. And on that note, I thank you for showing up. Your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, Capricorn, love and light.